still feels weird. I think. Well, a lot of people can't draw a hand. It's not a big deal. Just copy your own. I think this arm is probably too long. Yep, it's probably too long. Oh, let's just put down some rough colors. Ow, my eyes. It's again a very pale character. Yeah, we could probably have some variation. Let's see how the silhouette looks. A little wonky. Let's see if I can make it work. The question is, how do I want to light it? Oops. Also working on this resolution is not the greatest. Do I enjoy rendering? It's fine. There's parts I like. I don't like doing fine details depending. Everyone's different. I know a friend of mine, they like to just zone out. Just render. Hey, thank you for the resub. A_cat the bot. What about hair? I hate doing hair, period. Well, a process like this where, it's really rough, I'm fine with it. Not a big deal for me. I like to iterate, do ideas fast. Like, I think in the end, I like solving puzzles. I like solving problems. But if I know like internally that, oh god, this is one problem that I know I can do it, but it's just gonna take me so much time, and I'm annoyed. Like if I'm feeling lazy, then yeah, I'm not gonna particularly enjoy that part. But hair, it really depends. Really depends on the rendering process. Some people do it pretty loose, pretty fast. It's not a big deal for them. For me, I guess I go a little too in depth. Like this? Do I like this one? Fur hair, yeah, fur's pretty hard, depending. But like I said, it just depends on your approach, your style, it's less, and how much you're able to just streamline the whole thing for yourself, and you could probably have fun with it. But I mean, overall, it's just like, for me, I think drawing is just always fun as long as I can figure out how to do things a little bit better, a little bit faster, a little bit more efficiently, or just find a new technique. Like this whole like sketching with the airbrush technique, it's not exactly new, but it's the first time I really tried to just take a stab at it. And I've been liking it a lot, and same with paint, like doing a color sketch with just the airbrush, like a really hard airbrush tool, just going at it. I've been liking that a lot too, and just comes down to yeah, some people just really thrive in repetition. Like I said, they just like sitting down, just nailing those details. I think for me, I enjoy the process, watching, like looking at something and having it come to form. I like that. And then the work that comes after, like cleaning up all this and refining. Oh, like I hate doing line art. I really don't like doing line art. know some people like doing line art. I'm not one of those people, like, at all. But I've always done line art, and I don't think it's a part of my style for. I mean, sometimes I've done pieces without line art, but it hasn't really been a time saver or anything. It's just a different way of approaching the problem to come to sort of the same conclusion. Not really, but yeah. Why do so many people hate doing line art? I think it's just making that step between sketch to line art. It could be difficult because when you look at it, when you do like a really rough sketch and you look at it and you think like, oh, that looks really good. It's mostly because like details are so vague or obscure that your mind just kind of fills in those missing points, and then what your mind would perceive in a sketch would be the idealized version. And then the next step of doing line art is actually training yourself to make that ideal vision come to form. But without a lot of experience, then it could still be really difficult. And eventually, yeah. Eventually, also like doing line art itself, you don't have the benefit of working with all the cues involved as well. Like you're not everything is solidified. So I think it just takes quite a bit of like mental fortitude to get over that stuff. Which is why in some of my process now, I'll do the line art, I'll start painting, and if something is just off, then I'll just like go back and just do a fucking paint over right on top, and then I'll just redo. Then I'll do new lines on top. Probably won't. And your P. Do, do, do. Yeah, I told you. Be playing that Minion Rush. All right. All right. Jetpack Joyride is going to be the next game on the stream. So. All right, we need to make this bigger. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just cover that up. Yeah, you don't need to see me. You don't need to see me on Temple Run? Yeah, maybe. Did I get the etch? Nah, no, I didn't. I think that only really matters, I feel, if you're going to be working outdoors a lot. Also, there's just like the perceived like clarity, like it's probably not going to matter unless if you had like two iPads side to side with the different glass textures. But I think generally like matte or etched surface, the perceived clarity is just like people don't prefer it. But you know, I had it on the Steam Deck and on my OLED, and I don't really notice it, so it's probably not that big of a deal. But for some people, they're also like wary of like Apple's implementation of the nano texture, because on the Apple display, the really expensive one, like it gets scratched so easily unless if you use a like very special cloth that comes with it. All right, yeah, you don't need to see my art. Just cover that shit up. But yeah, I just got the. Also, it's like another $100 ad, and plus you have to buy the 1 TB model. I'm sticking with the 256, the baseline model. I had legit captures. Yeah, you know that's how the TikTok videos fucking work, dude. It's poison for the mind. This is what kids crave. Anyway, but yeah, I'm just sticking with the 512. Like, I had a. I'm just gonna get a screen protector. Yeah, I'm gonna get a screen protector. Oh. I never liked using pencil on a textured surface. I think it's probably because like I'm just so used to, you know, plastic on raw glass on my Cintiq. Pretty sure this has like some surfacing. I turned on the light in this room. Pretty sure my surface is not smooth anymore, which kind of bugs me, but whatever. In the dark, doesn't really matter. Ow, my eyes. But purely my iPad is just a sketching. Oh, you bought an iPad Pro? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, now I have a pencil that doesn't do anything. So is there something different here? No. Okay, you know what I need to do? I need to make this smaller. So what I gotta do? 17. I gotta make this smaller, so I gotta boot up Photoshop. Also, probably need a P. Yeah, I don't think they guarantee like 100% functionality with it. I have no idea. You can open up Photoshop here in the file bin. Where's my art file? Oh, my friend was telling me, so related to TikTok, my friend was telling me like, stuff like Family Guy, American Dad, and Simpsons, like it's getting like a lot more popularity in China because of TikTok. I'm like, what? Pixels. What? just have the resolution. I think probably having it is probably fine. Smooth gradient. That's not what I want to type, but whatever, that's fine. Okay, and then I'm gonna close this file. Open. This is a much smaller resolution, so I can do this a lot more easily. Why is that still acting weird? Oh, you know, it's probably just because it's a hard surface. All right, I'll be back. Need a pee.